Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do a kettlebell circuit, the Sparta Matrix, which I did just over a week ago. I was doing some kettlebell sessions and then went back into running last week. So this is the first time I've done a kettlebell session for a week or two. So I'm going to copy the same one I did last time just because it's already on my board written down. So quickly going to touch on what the session is. So there's going to be a warm-up. The warm-up is the exercises which are going to be in circuit number 1. So you might as well work and warm up on the ones you're going to do in the session. The time is just slightly different, but the exercises are the same. And then there's 3 main circuits for the workout. And then after the 3 main circuits, there's a 4th circuit, which is like a little finisher circuit, which is a bit shorter and it changes the way the timings are. So basically the warm-up is going to be 20 seconds working with a 10 seconds rest, just for one exercise at a time. So work with 20, rest with 10, work with 20, rest with 10. That's for 8 different exercises. So it's going to be front squats, upright rows, lunges and presses, a figure of 8 with a dumbbell, a deadlift, 2-hand swing, sumo upright row and a 1-hand swing. So that's working with 20, resting with 10, and then there'll be a slightly longer rest. I think it's 30 seconds or a minute until circuit number 1. So you can quickly change the weight up a little bit, because for the warm-up I'm probably going to do the lighter 6 kilogram dumbbell or kettlebell. But if you feel like it's too heavy or too light, you can play around with it quick. You've got time to adjust your laces or a towel, get your drink handy. Little tiny things which you notice in the warm-up weren't quite right. In circuit number 1 then, it's the same exercises but slightly different way we're going to work. So we're going to work for 15 seconds, rest for 15 seconds, but then each different circuit, each different set, we're going to add on the next exercise. So at round number 2 will be the first exercise and the second exercise, then a rest. Circuit number 3 will be 1, 2, 3, then a rest. All the way up to 8 different exercises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then a slightly longer rest until the circuit number 2. Circuit number 2 will be the same as that, just using different exercises. So it'll be 1 exercise, rest, 2 exercises, rest. 15 seconds, 15 seconds, 15 seconds, all the way up. I've tried to choose the different exercises so you're not doing 2 muscle groups the same for the same exercise back to back, so there is a slight rest. So if you work on your legs, then I go to arms, then back to legs, then arms and shoulders and things. So I worked it out. I've done this circuit a few times and I know that it does work. You can easily switch from exercise to exercise, nicely fits in one to the next. The only difficulty probably be in circuit number 3. There's a couple of exercises where you have to lie on the floor, so you need your workout mat ready, and it can be quite difficult to get down on the floor and look up to see what exercise is next from the board. I'm going to be reading off the board because I'm by myself. Circuit number 4, the finish round, instead of working for 15, working at adding on exercises, this time we're just going to be all exercises from circuit number 1 is round 1, all exercises from circuit number 2 is round 2, all exercises from circuit number 3 is round 3. I've got on the board here aiming for 700 calories. That's the most calories I burned in December, but I did have COVID last year in December, so my heart rate was slightly higher. That's probably about the same sort of body weight, 180, 190 pounds. But I was using the same weight kettlebells, but my heart rate was 10 beats a minute higher. So I think my heart just thinks I was burning more calories, but I probably wasn't. Last time I did this exercise session about a week ago, I did 600 and something calories, so a little bit less. So that's a session. All I'm going to use today is 3 different kettlebells. I got a 6, I got an 8 and I got a 10. They're only light weights, but this isn't a heavy weight training session. And then I got an exercise mat where I'll do some floor work. And that's my exercise. What I would like to do is film this exercise session. In the day I'd have a speaker with the music playing so then you could hear what I'm doing, but it's night time now, it's like midnight, so I'm going to have my headphones on, so there's no point in playing this in full speed with the sound on because you won't hear anything. Also, if I did put the music onto it, I could add it on after. It's copyrighted because I'm using not free music, so I'll probably get banned anyway, so I can't actually play the music. So I'll probably just have the exercises and maybe speed it up so you can see what's happening. What I'd like to do in the future is probably with the new GoPro camera is if I had a few people who wanted to do it at the same time, I could have a live session because you can stream this video now live. It's about, I think it's about 30 seconds to a minute delay. But I can actually put this straight onto YouTube without having to edit it and upload it after. Just straight into YouTube, and that works. But tonight I'm not gonna play the music. Like I said, copyright, and just want to see if this video works, see what the best angle is, see what the lighting's like. In the next video I can adjust it a little bit. I might make the video a bit wider so that I can edit it, because Instagram is a portrait version, so I need it quite high, and I have it quite wide, so in YouTube it's landscape, so I can edit it, cut it that way. But if I zoom out, I can do the both. It's just a bit of a test to see, does the new camera work, what's the sound like, what's my voice like, what's the lighting like, and how long it takes to upload. Tomorrow I've got, I think it's tomorrow, maybe Tuesday, I've got a few new extra bits coming for the GoPro. There's a handle with a battery on it, so there's a power bank built into the handle, so I can film for a bit longer. At the moment I've only got one battery. This battery lasts about an hour and a half, I think, but with the power bank battery it can last a lot longer. I've also got another spare battery coming and the media mod, so if this sounds okay, tomorrow should sound even better with the media mod microphone, and then if I wanted to I could put the Rode microphone on top, and then in the future I might buy the lapel microphone or the Rode Bluetooth microphone to go on here. So it's just a bit of a test. It's night time, so try not to talk too loud, but we'll see what happens. You might hear this fan in the background, that's actually the heater, because it was 2 degrees in here before, it's now 17 degrees, so I can turn that off, start to exercise, and if it gets too hot, turn it back on. If it's too hot, I can put the fan on blown cold. Okay, so I'm going to get ready, and then next part of the video you'll see will be me doing the exercises.